Hello, welcome to Black Table Talk. My name is Gerald Duke and I am your host. Today's show is entitled The World is With Us. Yes, the world is on our side. There are demonstrations taking place all over the world. Germany, Spain, Canada, London, Britain, Turkey, Brazil, Australia, Syria, Greece, France, Belgium, Denmark, Italy, Japan, Mexico, the list goes on. This just shows the support and the evidence, the historical evidence of how we've been abused and used throughout the centuries in this country. But everyone has received reparations. All of the ethnic minorities coming to this country that have been used and abused have received some type of monetary compensation. Even the slave holders, those plantation owners, after the Civil War were given monetary compensation for the loss of their slaves. The Japanese during the internment camps, during the war, World War I, were given reparations. Indians have been given reparations in the form of land. Survivors of the Jewish Holocaust have been given reparations. Even poor white Europeans in the early 1800s, those immigrants were given land in the form of land grants, and even started land colleges. The government started land colleges to help them with their farms so that they would be successful. Everyone has been compensated except for black people. Yet, here in 2020, amid COVID-19, the government saw fit to take over $1 trillion to give a stimulus package to its citizens in the form of $1,200 each. Over $1 trillion to give a stimulus package. Now there are only 40 million African Americans or Black Americans in America today, give or take a couple of million. So even if you gave each one of those individuals $5 million apiece, which if you did, they'd have to pay taxes on, it would increase and add a stimulus to the economy because many black people would go out and buy Cadillacs and rims and houses and things of that nature. Mind you, not all of us would. Some of us would start nation building, but many of us would go out and create jobs by buying houses and cars and rims and things of the sort. Black people were not even allowed to testify against white people in court, nor could Indians or Asians. This is an egregious offense against humanity, especially against the Constitution itself. There were laws on the book, black codes, that didn't allow black people to take part in American society. There was not just slavery, but Jim Crow, convict leasing, redlining. These things are all part of the historical data that can be proven. The first law enforcement were overseers, who were oftentimes got bonuses and got treated royally for being indignant and treating slaves, torturing slaves. The more that they tortured slaves, the more they treated us in a foul manner, the more they were rewarded. So we must demand that we get reparations. Every time that we attempt to be self-determining, to take our lives into our own hands, which is what they say they want us to do, they come in and they kill us. with white backlash. White backlash is what we receive every time we try to determine our own future, whether it was with Black Wall Street or Rosewood or any of the black communities that were flourishing that white people saw as a threat or were jealous of because they were doing better than the white community. So they came in and wiped them out, chased them out, stole their property, looted, rioted. You want to talk about looting and rioting? Where do you think we got it from? Killing each other, torturing people, spanking our children even. Where do you think that came from? Whipping. We got it from the white man, our masters. So yes, we need to fight. We need to continue to let them know that we're not going to stand still for this. We need to go before the United Nations, put a petition forward with 1 million signatures, and take the United States before the United Nations and charge them with human rights abuses. We have the support of all the nations now. There's no excuse, no reason why we can't. The evidence is clear. We want reparations and we want it now. It will boost the economy. For those whites that say, if you don't like it here, then why don't you leave? Go back to Africa. Well, maybe we will. Give us our just due. Give us our monetary reparations. Give us unlimited lifetime mental health. We should have that. That's something we deserve. And for those of us that want to leave, can leave. Many of us will want to stay and nation build here. We shouldn't have to leave. We built this country. But for those who want to go, that's fine. But we must demand that we get reparations. Let's talk about it. I want to hear from you. Whether it's on my Black Conscious page at facebook.com/@DDukeForLife, or whether it's here on Black Table Talk. Let's talk. Let's get together. Let's get reparations. It's time. Much love. Always. Forever. We're family. Peace. #family first.